I'm a little late. I usually do these in the mornings, and I did not send out a notification. So life happened today. I'm going to squeeze this in between kid pickups. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you're joining live, say hello. I love to have conversations with you. Also, if you're watching on the replay, I'd love to have conversations with you. So always continue to comment, ask questions, and use your chat box. I will always come back and continue the conversation as long as you'd like to have it. So I've been sharing some of the rituals and routines that I have in my daily practice, whether it be alone or with my kiddos. And we've been talking a lot lately about releasing and letting go. And so what that has done is made some space, and now we're ready to receive. So I want to talk a little bit about the time of day. So I always do those releasing and letting go type rituals in the evening. When we go to sleep, all of that momentum that we've built up throughout the day around our thoughts and our behaviors, that all starts to unwind and slow down. And so I think of it too as like kind of a grip that we have on things with our consciousness. And so in releasing and letting go in the evening, it's a little easier to do that because we're already entering into a time where that grip is starting to loosen and let go. So it's just naturally a good time for me to use that time to its best and do my releasing and letting go. Now, I wouldn't get so hung up on when you do certain things. Do what works for you. Always, always. So in the morning, that momentum starts as soon as you become conscious. So maybe you're awake, your eyes are closed, you start thinking, and already you're starting to build that momentum up. So that is why I always do my my kind of claiming and calling in the morning. And this particular one I kind of pepper throughout the day, and I'll go into that a bit. But I like doing that first thing in the morning because that helps build my momentum. By doing that first thing in the morning, I am able to direct as much as I can how my day is going to go, how I start off, what are my thoughts and my behaviors, how am I going to start this day. So I use, as far as within a ritual and routine, I use this app called Attraction. I'm sure there's a lot out there. I will share it in the comments after I'm done with this. And I use that to write sort of my morning miracle manifestations. Within the app, they refer to them as wishes. I don't love that term, so I don't really call it that, but that's what they call it. So the whole idea around this, and I mentioned too, so much of my daily practice is rooted in gratitude. And what this does is generating gratitude for miracles that have yet to unfold. We're already feeling our gratitude for what we know and trust is coming to us. So within that app, you can basically write out what, and again, they call them wishes, what your miracle that you're creating is. So one that I use kind of generically is money flows to me with ease as I create purpose and projects for its use. I oftentimes write these around certain programs that I'm doing in order to kind of perceive and call in the ideal woman that I am wanting to attend this program. And I think of her and I hold space for her, and I'm already grateful for her coming to me and finding this program and for us connecting. And that generates so much excitement. Another one, I thought of, you can use this too if you, maybe you have a presentation, a test, some sort of event coming up, and you can not just visualize yourself doing this, but having already done, it's already happened. And you can say, I presented my presentation with joy and confidence to an audience that was captivated by whatever your topic was. And the idea, the language is really there to help connect you to that feeling. So it's not so important what you say as the feeling that that generates within you. So when I think about presenting to an audience and looking out there, and I am confident and I am joyful and they are interested and captivated by what I have to say, and you can just hear in my voice, like, that's an exciting idea for me. So just keeping in mind, it's always going to be about how does that make you feel. So using language that connects you to that feeling that you want to have. And a lot of this, if you're familiar with Abraham Hicks, a lot of the same stuff. So the app that I use, I love it because I can set it to remind me to connect back to that throughout the day. So I always do this in the morning, but then it pops up, as often as I'm asking it to, it will come and remind me to concentrate on this miracle that you're creating for 20 seconds. And I can't tell you, if you've not done this yet, I cannot tell you 20 seconds in the middle of the day, how that can shift you. It's amazing. So what I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments, as you're watching this on the replay, what is it that you are wanting to claim and to call in? What are you wanting to create? And I can write some of the examples that I've used in the comments if that will help. And again, just it's always going to connect back to you being grateful for a miracle that has yet to unfold, that you are trusting in, that you know has already happened, and connecting to that feeling. Now, I was going to talk a little bit about outside of ritual and routine in our day-to-day lives. How can we open ourselves up to receiving? And ladies, especially us, right? Give, 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 take care of, nurture others. How can we be more connected to receiving without shame and without guilt? I'm going to save that for Thursday, maybe. I'm going to try and get that in Thursday. I can tell you that, like I said, I didn't really plan to do it right at this moment. I'm just trying to sneak it in. But my youngest is in the next room with a box of Bisquick and a bag of brown sugar. So as you can imagine, that's going to be interesting. And I can hear him chattering away. So I'm going to go check that out. And wish me luck. But I would really love to hear what are some of the things that you are ready to receive and that you want to make happen really quickly. Another great way to connect to this is to say it out loud. And you can tell when I'm talking and I'm talking about something that excites me, you can imagine how much more energy that creates than if I'm just writing it or reading it. So saying these out loud, sharing them with friends, recording yourself saying it, like making a video, and nobody has to see this. Nobody has to see this. You can say this to an empty room. You can, in some way, speak this out loud with someone who you love and you trust, and they can kind of reflect back to you. And I can go into that more in the next video as well. But please share with me. I say that because I think in sharing it and us receiving that and reading that, we can contribute to that energy and that excitement around the gratitude for receiving what you are going to receive. So share that with me, and I will be back probably in a couple of days, but I'm always here on Tuesday, so I will certainly see you then. Thank you, take care, and many miracles to you all. Love you, bye.